VCU Campus TV News starts now. I'm Rashaun Phillips.
And I'm Selena Garcia. Our top story tonight, spring break recovery.
Spring break is over. That means it's time to hit the books.
Tonight, reporter Arena Johnson hits campus to see if everybody is back into learning mode after a week of R&R.
Bethune-Cookman students have returned for spring break, well rested, and seem to be missing the Miami Beach fun.
For spring break, I slept a lot and went to Miami.
Went to Miami, turned up with my family, went to King of Diamonds, if y'all know what that is, had me a ball.
Now that spring break fun is over, students are back to business at hand, wrapping up the remainder of the semester.
Finish out this semester strong and prepare for graduation in December.
Finish school, get my classes right, and get ready for the summer.
However, Sequoia Alexander and Henry Crespo picked up their study habits before the break to finish the semester off strong.
And improved, because I did my work before I left to go to Miami, so it ain't really do nothing, it just stayed the same because I did my work before.
Actually improved, just a tad bit.
Spring break, the time students forget about academic duties and responsibilities. Students are back and preparing to finish the second half of the semester off strong. Arena Johnson, VCU Campus TV.
Finals begin 6 weeks from today.
The semester officially ends May 14th, although most final exams end a week earlier.
This is an exciting month for one local attraction.
The Museum of Arts and Sciences here in Daytona Beach just opened its doors. We sent VCU Campus TV reporter Terrence Neely inside to give you a preview.
This is the Museum of Arts and Sciences, and this is the C.C. Hyatt Brown Museum of Art. Many people may not know what the museums do or provide, but VCU Campus TV was able to catch up with Janelle Codian, the Director of Marketing and Public Relations.
The mission for the Museum of Arts and Sciences is to provide a cultural and educational service to the community in the region and the state of Florida. We do this through our collections, through educational programming, conservation, presentation, and interpretation of original and significant works.
The C.C. Hyatt Brown Museum of Art has a number of works from many places around the world. The Museum of Arts and Sciences has various pieces, from intriguing scientific artifacts to historic memorabilia.
At the museum, we have a large collection of Coca-Cola memorabilia. It's the largest collection in the state of Florida. We have Florida's prehistoric giant ground sloth skeleton, which is actually native to Daytona Beach. So it's like having a big old dinosaur in your museum. So those are really favorite pieces for people to come see.
The Museum of Arts and Sciences does have a lot to offer, but it's up to you to check it out for yourself. Terrence Neely, VCU Campus TV News.
The museum is looking to hire staff.
That includes jobs for students, including openings in guest services.
ChickfilA is a popular spot for students to grab a sandwich or even to grab a job.
Reporter Kiana Boyd shows you why working or eating at one ChickfilA is no longer an option.
Volusia Mall is not only a place to shop, but a convenient place to dine as well. And the ultimate hit is ChickfilA. But after 41 years of business, they are closing shop. We wanted to see exactly how customers were reacting to the change.
No, I did not know that ChickfilA was closing. I love their lemonade. I even know they was closing.
Raymond Richardson, on the other hand, had this to say.
I mean, I'm going to be a little upset because the other one down the street is farther. That's more gas.
As time slowly approaches, business is continuing as usual. Dining is still convenient, and the customer service is still flowing. They hope to make a lasting impression. Chick-fil-A lovers, don't be alarmed. There's still another location about 2 miles away from this one. Kiana Boyd, VCU Campus TV News.
There are a number of other ChickfilA restaurants here in Central Florida, including the one right here in Daytona Beach.
Those stores do remain open. VCU Campus TV is not aware of any plans to close them.
March Madness rolls on as we go down to the Sweet 16. While many brackets are already busted, people remain interested in see who moves on or who goes home.
We sent sports anchor Jakarquisa Harris out in the field to get your take on the NCAA basketball tournament.
It is now mid-March, and here on the campus of Bethune-Cookman University, students are very excited for this year's NCAA March Madness. BCU Campus TV News spoke with a few students to find out what team do they have winning this year's NCAA championship.
Probably Kentucky, just because they haven't lost this whole season and they got the best starting and backup. So, I mean, I like other schools. You know, I would hope for, North Carolina or something to do good, but I feel like Kentucky gonna win the whole thing.
Kentucky, because, them little freshmen, them boys can run it. And they big.
I'm an upset type of guy, so I know the favorite is Kentucky because of their undefeated streak. But I pretty much like Davidson because the core they have, they have an experienced group that been together for more than 1 year. So the big schools have those one and done, and Davidson and small schools such as Davidson, like Gonzaga and things like that, they all play together because they are more experienced with each other.
Duke, because they got the best player in the country.
March Madness is here, and not everyone is picking the #1 seed Kentucky. There's also some sleeper picks, so stay tuned. Jakarquisa Harris, BCU Campus TV News.
The Final Four is at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, April 4th and 6th.
The Sweet 16 games are this Thursday through Sunday across the country.
We have team coverage on March Madness tonight. Well, sort of.
BCU Campus TV's Tramell Thoompson went to the Moore Gym to show you what March Madness means to basketball players who haven't made that tournament.
March Madness has officially tipped off. No, this isn't the NCAA tournament. This is the Intramural League being held at Bethune-Cookman University, where students get together and form a team of 12 people who compete tournament style for bragging rights of having the best team in the school. The season lasts a little over a month, and there are playoffs for the 6 teams with the best record at the end of the season. Each game has trained referees to officiate every night, and the teams are coached by other students. The games can sometimes bring rowdy crowds, especially when they're closely contested, and for the most part, every game is competitive. If you're curious about how to sign up, a student tells us how.
Online and you register your team, and it's really simple. I think the CEC sets it up. And you just get a group of guys together and you guys pretty much have a good time on the court.
Another student tells us what he likes about the Intramural League.
You pick whatever team name you want. You can even order jerseys, have special made jerseys.
The intramural season is only a couple of games in, and if you'd like to attend a game, they'll be held in the gymnasium at 5 p.m. Tramell Thoompson, BCU Campus TV News.
Intramural basketball is open to any BCU student.
You've played Angry Birds on an iPhone or Sims on Android, but if you have not played Mario on your smartphone yet, you may want to pay attention what reporter James Smith has to show you.
Recently, Nintendo has announced its new gaming plan to provide video games specifically crafted for smartphones. That means all these characters will soon start to appear on smartphones and tablets. BCU Campus TV News caught up with Destiny Jenkins about her favorite Nintendo memories.
Well, when I was younger, Nintendo DS was the first system. I got it and I played it. It was real cool. My mom bought me a bunch of games, and I literally played it probably like two hours out the day. But if you play too much, your mom gonna take it away for you. But it was real nice.
Next, we asked Alexander Jordan about how he feels about Nintendo's new mobile plan.
Introducing mobile games could be a big step for them. Playing Nintendo 64 was my first game that I owned for Nintendo. Super Smash Bros. Was my first game, and actually experiencing it on the Wii U. And if they had those graphics on mobile gaming, that would be awesome. I fully support mobile gaming for Nintendo.
Nintendo is focusing on its home console, the Wii U, which comes with Smash Brothers, and is focusing on its portable console, Nintendo DS. As of right now, we'll just grab a controller, play a couple rounds of Smash Brothers, and still wait for the portable games to launch to your mobile phones. James Smith, BCU Campus TV News.
James was happy because now he can finally beat Bowser on the last level of Mario. There is plenty to do as students are getting ready for graduation.
I spent some time out of the studio this week to show you what's really happening for those moving closer to graduation day. Now that midterms and spring break is over, spring semester is winding down here at BCU, and for some students, that means they're one step closer towards walking the stage. But is the excitement of graduation distracting them to finish strong?
I'm very ready to graduate because I've worked hard on getting my degree,
It's been a lot of struggles, money, and time, so it's time to go. I'm more prioritized to where when it's time for school, it's time for school, but when it's time for extracurricular activities, then we accomplish those as well.
No, I would say I'm studying hard. I'm not laid back just because I'm about to graduate, because I still have a lot of things that I have to accomplish, even with grad school and finishing the semester off strong, just like I started.
Looks like all those nights of studying and losing sleep is paying off. Graduation is soon approaching, and I'm sure our seniors are ready. Selena Garcia, BCU Campus TV News.
There are just 6 weeks of school remaining.
Seniors are counting them down.
Some of those seniors are moving on to graduate school.
Tonight, Landon Price takes you inside of their world, and it's a little different than those who are looking for work.
As one comes closer to completing their undergraduate studies, receiving a bachelor's degree, the question may linger, what is the next step? Many students prepare themselves for that question, whether getting used to the work field, taking a break to recoup, or get better prepared for graduate school.
I feel that graduate school is beneficial to students at Cookman and at other schools because the more education you receive, the higher up in your field you can possibly go.
When it comes to getting better suited for graduate school, it is vital to gather research on several institutions' application process, along with complete a personal statement and apply to assistantship and fellowship programs. But most importantly, studying and preparing for standardized tests similar to the graduate record examination is important.
Sure, you have to at least attempt grad school so that you can make yourself more marketable for companies, because it's more than just students from this university. It's the world that you're competing against when you get out in the real world. So as much education and experience that you have, the better chance you have of getting the job.
When it comes to getting prepared for graduate school, there are many routes to take, but one thing's for sure, it's never too early to get prepared. Landon Price, BCU Campus TV News.
For those students, an undergraduate degree is only the start of an academic journey.
Earning a graduate degree means seeing a few more doors open and a number of opportunities than you'll see with your bachelor's.
Study abroad program.
Thanks to Dr. Wallenberg, students at Bethune-Cookman University can now look forward to traveling much farther than just from their dorm rooms to their classes with the Study Abroad program.
I created this program in 2002, and I took, I think, 5 students at that time. After 2002, and the program is growing. After we finish the program and we have excursions and going to the different cities in Europe and the different countries. So when they go, they transfer 6 credit hours to Bethune-Cookman University. They must earn 8 hours, that is 6 credit hours. When they finish, they transfer the 6 credit hours here and they give them the certificate. I think this will be the good experience for those students who will never be overseas. And also when they have the resume, and they can write they went in Europe for a study abroad, and that will look good in their resume.
If you want any more information on the Study Abroad program here at Bethune-Cookman University, you can email Dr. Williams Wallenberg at Wallen, WALLEN, BW at cookman.edu. Hurry now, this may be your chance to get across the world. Temperance McKinley, BCU Campus TV News.
You should always check with your advisor to find out what program is best fit for you.
It's been a roller coaster ride for weather this week. Warm, then cool, dry, then rainy.
BCU Campus TV meteorologist Tramell Thoompson is here to sort through it all.
All right, Daytona, this week's weather has been a bit wild. Today we're currently sitting at 70 degrees. It has been mostly sunny but partly cloudy, so we haven't been feeling the sun's heat. Tomorrow and Thursday, we can expect more of the same, but temperatures will be a bit higher on Thursday, topping out at about 85. But for Friday, on the other hand, you might want to bring some raincoats or something like that because we have a 95% chance of rain on Friday. So, and on the other hand, Saturday and Sunday, after the rain washes out from Friday, you want to bring something to make sure you stay warm because the temperatures will be dropping to the 40s on Saturday and Sunday after the rain from Friday. Monday, we'll pick back up with some normal temperatures, sitting at about 78 degrees. So for this week, Friday, you want to make sure you stay dry. Saturday and Sunday, you want to make sure you stay warm. So that's how our weather will be looking this week. I'm Tramell Thoompson. Back to you guys.
It's been a busy week in sports. Plenty of action in the NCAA tournament and right here at VCU.
Jakarquisa Harris is here to bring you up to date. Jakarquisa, a lot of people had their brackets already busted as we head into the Sweet 16.
Yeah, we saw a few upsets this week. Good news is our advisor, Mr. LaBarbera, is happy, since Wisconsin has made it into the Sweet 16. But there's plenty of sports action happening right here at VCU. The VCU baseball team lost to UCF on Tuesday 18-13. Wednesday was not much better for the Wildcats. They were shut out by the Florida Atlantic 15-0. The Wildcats are now taking the field tonight against Florida International. The first pitch is being thrown at 6 p.m. at Jackie Robinson Ballpark. The VCU softball team lost 3 straight to open the Loyola Marymount tournament. Last weekend, before winning the final game, the weekend ended up at 1-3. Next, a doubleheader against Stetson tomorrow afternoon. The first pitch is set for 4 p.m. in D-Land. That's it for sports. Back to you, Selena.
Thanks, Jakarquisa. That's it for our news this week. I'm Selena Garcia.
And I'm Rashaun Phillips. Remember, VCU Campus TV News, it's Tuesday is Newsday.